year in 2021, Ecotrust Canada has decided to delve quite firmly into food security. As part of the first initiative, we are doing urban agriculture in downtown Prince Rupert as a demonstration farm. Well, there's been lots of food security work leading up to this point through various organizations as well as Ecotrust itself. A specific project like this I don't believe has been undertaken in Prince Rupert, but as a demonstration it's meant to be, we've chosen a highly visible lot in downtown Prince Rupert, something that the community members are going to see on a daily basis, and they can learn and grow along with us as we travel throughout this season. So within the year one, we are looking to build the infrastructure of the actual urban farm itself. And then arriving to the growing season a little bit late, we were looking to get as much food out of the ground as possible. And then within that first year, taking that harvest that we get and donating to various groups in need around town. So I've been working with various groups, including the Food Bank, United Way Senior Center, Prince Rupert Indigenous Housing, and as well as kind of trying to pay back volunteers who have helped us build the farm itself. So we've got an extensive seeding plan in terms of what is grown, when planted, whether it started seedling or direct sown, and then also when it's harvested. And once anything is harvested, it's logged in terms of volume, weight, or by individual piece. We track the market value and then tracking all donations as well. So taking this information into the subsequent years of the project to inform our growing within year 2, 3, and beyond. Oh, many things. Number one lesson for me has been kind of the reaction of the community. I felt that people were really going to respond well to a green growing space in the middle of town. But even beyond that, the reaction of the town and community members has been truly inspirational in terms of people offering support through volunteering or donation, or just through kind of just general vocal support, walking by, watching the plants grow, and kind of just expressing their gratitude for that. And then beyond the community reaction, of course, what grows in Prince Rupert and how these plants are reacting to this climate. Myself not being an expert grower, I've learned many things in this regard, and also how much growing knowledge there is in the town itself. As we have a greenhouse here, we have chosen to plant that heavily with cucumbers and tomatoes, which are prolific growing and also highly desirable plants. So that's kind of our basis, and we've gotten a good harvest out of those. And then beyond that, we've tried to diversify as much as possible to be a demonstration to the town. So people can pick and choose as they see success or failure, or as they see plants that they would choose to grow in their own gardens. So of particular note for myself has been potatoes, winter squash, and zucchini have done extremely well. Well, I've had a lot of advice, and particularly Ken Shaw, our consultant, has been a great advisor in terms of what to grow, as he has a lot of growing experience here in Prince Rupert. And then for myself personally, I have a lot of interest in different plants, so I've tried to diversify out of my own personal interest, as well as to show the community what is possible in town. So there's been a lot of failures in terms of what hasn't grown, but that's as valuable as any successes, I believe, as well. Well, the community is involved through kind of donating time and volunteer hours as they like. They can come through and help us do general garden maintenance or harvesting or what have you. We also greatly encourage people to come suggest what they would like to see grown here and plant it themselves, as we've had a few instances. And then on top of that, we'd really like to kind of have a more formal volunteer program where people can come in and grow, lend their knowledge, and also learn from what we have here. And we have a winter growing season that we're trying to approach with like kind of a really sound plan, so we'd love to see people come through and do that. And then there's going to be a lot of building as well, so love to see people come through and lend construction knowledge as well as kind of like building for those coming seasons. And then on top of that as well, trying to approach community groups. We're trying to work with youth groups in town to do artwork for the garden or kind of various plantings. Children love to see the plants grow, so we're trying to work with preschools, daycares, as well as all schools in town. As we have built the infrastructure of the farm, we're really able to approach the next season from like a holistic approach, looking at the season from beginning to end. So really doing a kind of a fit out winter growing rotation where we're building soil health and then getting plants ready to plant in spring as well. And then on top of the actual growing itself, we're looking at opportunity of how to expand the project to get more food out of the ground, potentially expand this plot, or looking at where we could grow elsewhere in Prince Rupert. Lots of people are coming through asking to expand this project to different areas, particularly their own around town, so we could have community gardens where people aren't having to travel downtown. They could be in their neck of the woods growing closer to them.